Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule one, who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. I came across this post on YT. His brother posted it, and this guy, teacher of truth. All right, he's showing us that this guy, teacher of truth, said, the title of his video is right there. If you teach the MARK is a micro C hip, you're not of the elect. Obviously, this teacher of truth, all right, is full of it because he's not, studied in the scriptures. He's not, and the Spirit's clearly not dealing with this man, okay? Because, hey, you got heathens that can see that the micro C hip is the MARK of the beast. All right, the heathens can see that the dollar is going out the window. All right, the other countries around the world are moving to a digital currency. All right, this ain't a coincidence, man. This is all prophesied, aforetime. I mean, this is all declared aforetime. The Lord has declared it aforetime. Hold on, let me get that. Because we're here to speak the Lord's words, you see. This is Isaiah 46 verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is none else. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. All right, this is the Lord's show. All right, he's the one in control. All right, he's the director of all of this, man. All right, this is his script, and this is how it's gonna go. All right, his word is not gonna return to him. Is not gonna return void unto him. Right? This is Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right. So, hey, the Lord declared these things, man, and they're gonna come to pass. No one or anything or any, nothing can deter this. No one can change this. All right. The Most High is the power over all flesh, man. He's the potter. We're the clay. You see. And the steps of man are directed by the Most High, all right? And the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. So, and that's everybody, not just the king, but every person, all right? The Lord controls everything, and it's going to play out the way he wants it to play out, all right? Let me go to the point here. Because this guy says that the micro C hip, if you're not if you are teaching that the mark of the mark of the beast is the micro C hip, you're not of the elect. That's crazy. All right. This is Revelation 13 verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. So this is going to go either into your hand or your forehead, all right? And you see it now. If you go to these stores, you're shopping, there's more and more self-checkouts, all right? And these self-checkouts are upgraded now. They have cameras, like, right at your face. You see, to what? To scan. Eventually, it's to scan the forehead, all right? When you go in, there's a Walgreens at Camp Downtown here in Chicago that I walked in this weekend. Like, me and a couple brothers, we walked in, and it was like a black mirror scene, man. I'm dead serious. You know what I mean? It was just so bugged out. All right, because Walgreens, they usually have like a theme, like the colors and design when you walk into it, the aisles and everything. Everything was separated, and when you walk into like what's called the essential area, is what they said, to get water or drinks or food, batteries, whatever it may be, okay, they had like these 3 panels, all right? And that, you know, I just think about it like now, it's like the barcode. On the barcode, you have those 2 long strips to the left, in the center, and on the right. These 3 tall panels, it was on the left, there was one in the middle, all right, and one on the very right. So it's just 2 pathways in between, you know, those 2 little pockets, you know, that you walk in, all right? Why? So that you grab your products, the things that you want to get, all right? You know, of course, there's, if you have the micro C-hip, right? You grab your stuff and you just walk out and it scans it automatically. It deducts it from your bank account, because the micro C-hip is going to have all your information on it. Your bank info, your driver's license, your jab status, your CV19 status and all that shit. You know, your social, everything about you, everything is going to be contained. Is going to contain. Sorry, is going to contain. Is going to be. I'm sorry. All your information is going to be on that damn microchip. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm stumbling my words. So it's telling you, man, the Lord has said it. You see? And the elect, all right, are going to be saying these things. They're going to be saying the words of the living power. All right, they're going to be prophesying. That's the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So what the hell is this guy talking about? You know? That's why many false prophets are gone out into the world today, and we have to be aware of them. All right, and listen. We got to try the spirits. We got to watch these people, man. All right? And stay the fuck away from them, because they're going to lead the masses to death. You see? Look, the elect is going to be a very small number. All right? The truth is going to be evil spoken of. Not everyone's going to get this. This isn't for everybody. All right? So you got to keep that in mind. You got to know and understand the Lord. All right? When Yahushua comes back, the slain of Yahushua are going to be many. All right? Many people are not going to make it. The majority of the world population is not going to make it. All right? Here it is in America. 2/3 of his own people here in America are not going to make it, man. These are his own people. And then the heathens, you guys are counted as nothing, less than nothing, man. But be like unto spittle. You guys are just, you know, extras in this movie, man. Born in vain. You see? But this is verse 17, right? And this is a heavy point. Not just the point, but this is a heavy point right here. This is Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So without this micro C-hip, all right, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You know, people are teaching it's the white woman or sin, all right, or an embargo. All this madness is out there that doesn't add up. Make it make sense, as they say, right? When you go into the word mark, it's charagma or charagma, however you want to say it, all right? And it's a incision into, when you go into the root, it's a charax. They're going to use a syringe to do what? Incision into the flesh. It's going to go underneath your skin or into your head. All right, they're not going to drill a huge hole into it. It's going to be very small. The micro C-hip is the size of a grain of rice. All right, Esau's been working on this technology for a long time because he wants to get that birthright. He wants to make the children of Israel, all right, his slaves, not the other way around. See, the elder shall serve the younger. Esau, Edom came out, man, all red. The so-called white man. All right, and then Jacob came out. You see? So we got to know the whole story. And that's all contained in the Bible. But you got to have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua working with you. All right? Because none of the wicked shall understand. You see? And the thing is with our people, they're so stubborn, they're so stiff-necked and hard-headed that they're going to trust in oppression. They're going to trust in Esau, Edom. All right? This is Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him. So what do you call it? Esau Edom is Pharaoh today, right? He's the one in rulership. The Most High is the one that that ruleth in the kingdom of men. Daniel 4:17. He set up one and take it down another. Right now, it's Esau Edom, and he's prophesied to be ruling in these last days, the last heathen to rule before the kingdom of heaven comes. You see, and he's going to cause all these people. He's that he in Revelation 13:16. He calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this micro sihib, man. Which is a badge of the anti-Messiah. He's against Yahweh Shai. He's against the anointed of Yahweh, okay? And all that trust in him are going to be destroyed. All right? The judgment for that is thermonuclear fire, you see? Because that's the second death. The first time was what? The flood. Now the Lord's coming with fire, man. He came peaceably. You see? Let me just get this real quick and then we'll go back. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? What do you do with a sword? You divide, man. The Lord's going to divide. He's going to literally divide these people, man. All right? He's going to cut them asunder. All right, and he's coming with rebuke and he's going to plead with all flesh, with fire, man. He's going to judge them with fire. All right, that's scary, And that's why it's important to have the fear of the Lord. All right, the fear of the Lord, it driveth away sins, man. You see, and to escape this judgment is if you're the elect, man. The elect are going to turn back from their wicked ways. They're going to turn back to the Lord and repent, all right, and seek the Lord and seek what he delights in, you see, and keep the laws, the statutes, and the commandments to the best of their ability, because, hey, that's the only way, is through Yahweh Shai. If you love me, you're going to keep his commandments, he said. If you love me, keep my commandments. That's what the Lord said, all right? He didn't give man license to sin. That's what Esau did. Esau wants you to sin. He wants you to go off and break the laws of the living power so that he could continue to rule over you, But look, the Lord, he's gonna deliver his elect, and he's gonna destroy 2/3 of his own people alongside with the heathens. All right? So, hey, we're the hopeful elect, man. Because everything that the elect will be doing, we're doing it, man. We're doing it right now. All right? We're feeding the flock because we love the Lord. All right? You see, let me get this real quick. Psalms 91. You know what? Not the whole chapter, Psalms 91. You got to read, man. You got to read it. It's a great chapter. All right, it's very comforting. All right. If you know what I'm saying, if you're literally one of the hopeful elect, man, if this is your hope, your expectation, right, is to be delivered to waiting on the promises, everything that's written, that's coming for the elect, man. All right. If you truly fear the Lord, you're gonna love this chapter, man. This is Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. How do you do that? You're abiding in his word, trusting in his word. All right? Thinking and meditating upon his word, man. It's filled with prophecies and comforting words, because these words are faithful and true. You see? I'm going to jump down. Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right? Right, because, hey, we're taking heed to what the Lord has told us to do. He's giving us the blueprint, and we're running with it, man. We're not changing it, It's like a carpenter building a house. He receives a blueprint. That's the guideline he has to follow, all right? Because, hey, the master of the house, the owner of the house, he wants it done meticulously this way, no other way, all right? I'm going to keep going, jump down to 14 now. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. All right, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His name means He is. He's the existing one. All right, the Ancient of Days. All right, the Almighty, the God. That's His title, but His name is Yahweh. All right, and He's the God of the Israelites, our Father, man. Verse 15, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation, man. All right? So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're waiting for, all right? And that's why we're rightly dividing this word, because we fear the Lord. This ain't a light thing, all right? Before we teach, we got to make sure that we know what we're talking about, that it lines up with, the same mind of the Lord himself. Look, the Lord said it. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So not of our own opinions. All right, this is the word of the living power. We're telling you what He's saying. All right, and we're proving it with the scriptures, man. At least 4 precepts. Okay. So it'd be best for Jake to take heed, but we know through the Lord's words in this Bible that only the elect are going to take heed. All right, which is going to be a small number, 1 second. Yeah, this is Romans 9 and 20. Yeah, and 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel. See, he doesn't mention everybody else. This Bible is all about the Israelites. It's all about Israel. It's not about anyone else. All right. The Lord didn't die for everybody. He died for His people, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians today. All right, the speckled bird, which are the Israelite foreigners, Israelites that look like the other nations. All right, the elect collectively is going to come from dumb people alone. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and the Israelite foreigners, man. All right. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. All right, not everybody. All right, a very small number. Okay, literally 1/3 of Israel. It says, Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, you see, it's singular, the land of America, which is Babylon, all right, Basra, all right, Egypt 2.0, okay, it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, because America is a big altar, man. And the sacrifice is here, man. It's going to get burnt up, all right, and that sweet smell is going to be the elect, all right, getting risen up, getting beamed up into them chariots, man, what Esau calls a UFO. Those are the chariots of Israel. That's why during slavery, what were the brothers singing? Swing low, sweet chariot, come over to take me, take me home over the Jordan, or over the river Jordan. And I'm like butchering the song, all right, because our people knew this is the one captivity, all right, where we didn't know who we were, who we are, you see. But now in the land of our captivities, we're remembering ourselves, man. This knowledge, this mystery, all right, that's been hidden for so long has now been revealed to the Lord's prophets, man. Because the Lord doeth nothing but revealeth His secrets to His servants, the prophets, man. Amos 3 and 7. All right. So we are the Israelites, man. The Spirit beareth witness. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire. You see, just like the three holy children, all right, who were thrown into the fire, and Yahushua was there to protect them and free them. Okay. Hey, that's how the 1/3 here in America are going to be delivered. All right, and wherever the elect are at, because we've been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. whoever's of the elect, hey, we're going to get beamed up, man. All right, and some will be, you know, beheaded for refusing the mark of the beast, which is the micro Sihib. All right, that's in the scriptures too. So we know these things, but we know that death is not the end all be all. You know, all live unto the Heavenly Father. You know, He's the Father of spirits, man. You see, we understand what hell and heaven is. We understand their conditions. You know, and that's why with all that getting, you got to get understanding. When you get that understanding, you know how to apply wisdom. All right, you're comforted by the words of the Lord. You see, so these things are not going to affect you. They're not going to bother you. You're not going to fear a man who's going to be dung and ashes tomorrow, man. You're going to fear the living power, man, the creator of heaven and earth. You see, the king of terrors, man. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. You see? And we're thinking about the Lord's name, man. We're calling upon Him, constantly praying to Him. You see? And He's going to hear us, man. We're going to call upon Him for our salvation, and He's going to deliver us. You see? So look out for these false prophets, man. Make sure you're like the Church of Berea. You're doing your due diligence and researching and reading and going into the words and the history, all right, before just listening to anybody. Even myself, everything I'm telling you, read it for yourself, all right? And see that it is the truth. Because at Great Millstone, that's all we push is 100% truth, man. Because you know what? No lie is of the truth. You see? And this guy, teacher of truth, he's a false prophet, man. Right? There's a lot of blood upon his hands, man. I'm sure he got followers and all that nonsense, man. All right? But the Lord's only dealing with a small number. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash, double honor to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. And salutations to all the Akiyam pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa ababa ball.